Let's do this thing. Loc Nation, peace, love, and light your way. It's itsColleenSade. Welcome to another Loc video. It has been too long. I am too crunk. I want to start out, let me not get ahead of myself because I could feel it happening. First of all, I just want to thank you all so much for watching the video, clicking on the video. I do encourage you to like this video if you like it, subscribe to the channel because we will have regular Loc videos coming your way. And I want to thank all of you who are like super day ones because I was missing for a hot minute, like months, and I just appreciate you all continuing to remain subscribed and giving your girl time to get it together and figure out a schedule with all the things, and here we are back together. Okay, that's enough rambling. I just really wanted to say a very sincere thank you to all of you. Now let's get into this Loc update. First things first, let's talk about the products that I'm currently using on my locks. I am going to just kind of start with shampoo. Head and Shoulders. I buy and generally use the original, but I caught myself, I wanted to make sure that I had shampoo in abundance, and in grabbing a bunch of the originals, I also grabbed this one. So I recommend the Head and Shoulders original, but this hasn't been bad either. This is the Itchy Scalp. I do use it, I focus mostly on my scalp, but I do use it to wash my locks. Like, it's the only thing that I've been using right now for wash day as far as washing is concerned. I picked these up at Target. You can get Head and Shoulders from anywhere. Pretty sure it is available at Walmart also, and probably even like your Family Dollar and Dollar General. Head and Shoulders OG. Really, really clean. My scalp is so clean when I'm done. I like the little tingle. It's something about the little tingle. So I enjoy that as well. Yeah, it just leaves my hair feeling minty fresh, and it smells really good to me. I mean, it's not like super fragrance, but I think it smells clean when I'm done. I do still absolutely love to condition my locks, again, sparingly. And I'm using what I've always used, which is the Luscious Moisture Conditioner, and it is by Carol's Daughter. I love this. It really gets my locks super soft. I don't know if you're watching this and you have thick locks or not, but they can get to be really tight, especially as they lock, like that lock becomes very mature. Honey, they don't want to move, okay? So this just kind of softens up the hair and allows it to kind of, it still loves itself, but just kind of give a little, and that way it's a lot more bendy and it feels softer. So every once in a while I would do this. The only reason I don't do it more often is because the time that you need to make sure that you rinse all of this out is more time than I have on a regular basis. So I do recommend Carol's Daughter if you believe in conditioning your locks. I know a lot of people do not, so just make that choice yourself. Let us know in the comments below so that we can kind of have an understanding. Do you condition your locks or don't you? That way, if you're considering locks, you can take a look in the comment section below and see how many of our lock sisters and brothers, our community, is actually using conditioner and how many people are not. And you can also put in your reason why. That is very helpful. Again, I really want this channel with regards to the lock videos to really be about like the whole community coming together and just providing information for individuals who are new to locks or who are considering locks, or those of us who have locks and we just want to kind of understand other people's opinions and perspectives. So I'm a conditioner, not very often. I use this bottle, which I probably should have cleaned it off. Oh my gosh, it still has some of the glue from me removing the packaging on it. The ghetto. Get prepared, girl. Get your life. Okay, I'm just gonna rub it off. 1 second. Okay, and we're back. So I've been using this. Now I see hair on it. I don't want it to be ghetto chunky. All right, I'm not going to put it too close to the camera, but I've been using this bottle, and I did not put it in the kind of like picture of the products, so I want to make sure that I mention it. I do use just EVVO, just olive oil. I like to get organic olive oil. I like to focus the olive oil on my scalp. I do this with every wash, and yeah, so it's just plain olive oil. I just put it in this bottle so that I can spray it, because sometimes I do, like right after a wash, I will focus it on my scalp, and I just use a little, oh my gosh, why is the word escaping me? What is it called? Not syringe. Anyway, just a little pointy dispenser to get it on my scalp. And then while my hair is still pretty damp, I will spray this on my locks also to kind of lock in the moisture. So olive oil, this first because it goes with the other product that I'll show you. So essential oil, peppermint. I use essential peppermint oil on my locks mostly now because I want to make sure that they smell good. I have been working out, and yeah, I just feel like this keeps my locks smelling really, really fresh. I don't have to think about it or feel like, oh my gosh, I worked out today. Of course, I took a shower and all, but I didn't wash my hair. Am I cool? So I use this. And what I like to do is get it close to my roots, because that's where you're really sweating, right? From your scalp. The one that I have now just came from the beauty supply store at University here in Charlotte. Fabulous Beauty Supply. It's the peppermint 100%. This one does not say that it's organic, which is what I like to usually get from Whole Foods, but here's the one that I have now. So I'm just going to be completely honest with you. My favorite thing to use for a really nice shine is coconut oil. If you've been with me for a while and you've watched the previous Loc videos, I used to use coconut oil and rave about it all the time. I noticed that the coconut oil, because of its high concentration of oil, is that the right way to say that? It's heavy oil. It started to break my skin out. So all things are connected. We know that. It was just coconut overload. So if I ever feel like I'm going out to a nice event, or I really just want to, you know, I'm at a concert and I want my hair to be a part of the lights and shine, I'll use some coconut oil. But on the day-to-day, I had to cut back. Like, it was really breaking my skin out. So I've been using this Palmer's olive oil formula conditioning spray oil. And it says for frizz-prone hair. I don't care about frizzes, but I've been using this. And what I have been doing, and what I do is I put a couple drops of the peppermint oil into this. And that way I can spray my scalp with it, or my roots get closer to my scalp. And if it's going to send off any smells from me getting hot, it's going to smell like this. So I've really been enjoying this. It does make my hair shine. I don't notice a difference in how it makes my hair shine by adding the essential peppermint oil. So it still shines the same. It just makes it smell really, really. If you plan to get some peppermint oil and just boop, 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 put it in the palm and it's essential, and you putting it in your hair, be careful, because it's powerful. That's why you get that little bottle. So I do recommend diluting your oils if they're essential. I don't care what kind it is. Because if you don't, like, I did it. I just was like, I don't have time. I'm just going to put it in my hair. My eyes were watering. Makeup looked like it was a bad love story from a Lifetime movie. Yeah, it was strong. I felt like that's all that you could smell. You couldn't even smell the perfume anymore. The Versace was gone. Dilute your essential oils. So the next thing that I want to talk about, and I just randomly picked this up at the same hair store at University, Fabulous Beauty Supply. It was only $1.99, so I was a little skeptical because of the price. But what made me purchase it is it was, sorry, my face is itching. I purchased it because it said it was an extreme firm hold, and I've always just used the Ecos for my edges. And last year, we went to the Greenville Festival. Missed it. I think it's actually going on like today and yesterday, this weekend. But if not, I'm gonna try to go. But I think it's going on. Anyway, I purchased it because it said it was a firm hold, but I also purchased it because it said it was kiwi. Kiwi pineapple. And like legit, it smells good. So, and it will hold your edges. I'll show you all on a styling video. But you've got to have a plan. You can't just put this on your edges and not know how you want to lay them, because when you put it on, it's there. They're going nowhere. Okay, so, and I guess you could use a toothbrush, not a soft bristle, because that's what I tried to use and it was not responding. So get you a medium to firm toothbrush and you might be able to maneuver it a little bit. But when you're ready to lay those edges, this will hold it tight. So I have been enjoying this. Now, let me be fair to itsColleenSade. I have not gotten my edges wet with this, because when we were in Greenville and it started raining, my edges turned so white. So I don't know if this will turn or not. So again, let's do this together. If you are a Loc sister who does lay your edges, let me know if you know of an amazing edge control that will not turn white if you get caught out there in the rain, or for any reason, you know, your hair gets wet. Because I'm looking for that, and I'm not sure with this, and I don't want to test it out. Like when I lay my edges, I'm going somewhere. I'm not about to lay them and try to wet them just to see if it's going to turn white. Like, no. I mean, I do that for you all. So if you want me to, I will do that. And then I'll let y'all know in the next video. She's still here. I know. I just said it made my edges turn white. But I only use it on my little coilies. I like to do my little coilies still. It's just a part of how I like to wear my hair. And the itsColleenSade coils it like no other. So it's only on this little piece of hair here. And sometimes if I'm wearing my hair up, I'll do the other side. And I might do a little bit of the kitchen in the back sometimes if I'm feeling spicy. But yeah, so I use it for that reason really only now. But the itsColleenSade is still here, okay? She's still that girl. Those are the current products that I've been using. So now I want to talk to you all about twisting. The last video that I posted and in January, you can see a lot more length in my locks. So it appears that it has grown a lot faster, when in reality, I have been twisting my locks more often, way more often than I was before. My approach originally was to really not twist my locks. Like I knew how many locks I wanted. I knew how many I wanted. I knew this, I knew that. So if you want more information, just go over to my lock journey video and you can see there. But the point is, I didn't want to really manipulate them very much. This has been a very spiritual journey for me. So I just wanted to let my hair lock, you know, ish, because I wasn't freeform. But the point is that I was not twisting my hair very often, 4 times a year. And now I've been twisting it more. I know my hair now, and my roots are really thick. And so whenever I wash my hair, I do kind of a soft twist in the front. If you all want to see this, I'll definitely show you. And when I say, I call it a soft twist. I just check on the locks that kind of are really tight at the root, and sometimes I will twist them. Sometimes I'll just take whatever hair is loose and just wrap it around, and I call that a soft twist. Like I'm not in there twisting my hair all the way. No, I just kind of twist as I see fit. There are some of my locks that are smaller, and so I won't twist them often. Like this one, more thin. Now the lock is substantial, but it's a lot more thin than this one. And so the other part of that is that my locks that are fuller at the root, they untwist a lot easier, because I'm not the lock girl who will wash my hair and put it in a style that I'm going to keep for 3 weeks. I just can't do it. My scalp won't let me. No, and I can't be, you know, Beyonce on them. And so I don't do that. So I've been twisting my hair a lot more often, just not on any particular schedule. I would say that I probably twist my, like a full head twist probably every 2 months, which has been working out just fine. I have not noticed any thinning. I have a lot of hair. I'm not recommending this for everyone because you have to understand that if your roots get too thin and weak and fragile, they will pop. So I'm not recommending it. I would say if your locks are flourishing, keep doing what you're doing. I just wanted to mention that because that's why it looks like it's grown faster or more when really you're just seeing it because the roots are more stretched than they were before. That's it. I also want to share with you all how often I've been washing my locks. The plan is once a week. I have been not making that every week. So it's either once a week or once every other week that I've been washing my locks. I just find that it keeps me more consistent with everything. It keeps me more consistent with oiling my scalp. It keeps me more consistent with moisturizing my hair because, I'm washing it. So all of the hair is getting saturated. All of the hair is saturated. And, on top of that, I want to lock in that moisture. So I'm oiling it. Just keeps everything more regular and on schedule, which I need because they were getting a little dry at one point. Okay. So styles. I am a side hair lock sister. Like that's it. I think that it's my go-to style because it's easy. I can tie it up with the quickness at night, even on those nights where I'm just not feeling it. You know how you barely do your routine? It's like, I'm gonna wash my face, I'm gonna put on some oil, I'm gonna throw on a bonnet. I can still put the bonnet on and this style won't be moving all around. So this is definitely my go-to, but I have been having fun, like playing with different styles and trying out different things that I'm gonna share with you all in a different video. So stay tuned for a styling video for medium to thick locks that are at, kind of like shoulder length, I guess. So stay tuned for that. Oh, by the way, my length, like I consider it shoulder length because that's how long the ones in the front are. The locks in the back do hang a little bit longer, but I think that I'll probably, base it off of my front lock. So yeah, stay tuned for a styling video. I'll probably put about 3 to 5 styles in the video. It just depends on how I do it. So let me know what you want to see. Do you want me to focus on like just styles for my locks, or would you want me to style the locks and tell you more like how I would dress or where I would go with my hairstyle like that, or kind of when? I tend to switch it up if I'm on the more sporty casual side versus if I'm trying to do a little glam. So just let me know. Goals. Let's talk about some lock goals because I think you should always have goals for everything, but that's a whole nother conversation. So my lock goals right now, my plan is to find one of the continuous sprayers and water my babies daily. I was doing that before and I just loved it. And I just felt like I was giving more love to my hair. And so I'll probably try to like mix some distilled water is my goal. To mix some distilled water and some olive oil and just kind of daily mist it. Not saturate them, but just mist them a little bit daily. I might throw a little essential oil in there. We'll see. I do have a lock goal that's not just for my locks, it's for your locks too. So much more to come on that. I'm extremely excited. So stay tuned. I don't want to say too much too soon. So of course you have to have SMART goals. So specific, measurable, some people say attainable or actionable, realistic or reliable, and timely. So I'm just making small, short goals. The first thing is to find a continuous sprayer. I'd prefer to find one that is not going to mold, or at least that I can see through to know if it's getting yucky in there. I do know that the essential oils will help prevent it from molding. I just don't want to have to throw, feel like I have to pour the water and the oil and dry it out. That to me just feels like I'll be wasting product. By the way, I hope the lighting is okay. You all bear with me. If you want to see some better lighting, better equipment, hit that subscribe button so your girl can start to get... No, just kidding. I'm for real. Let's talk about, do I have any lock regrets? I would feel terrible if I said I had a regret. So the answer is no regrets, but there is something that I would do differently if I were to start over. What I would do differently is I would have this middle part, and this middle lock, I may have mentioned this before. Which one is it? This one. I basically don't have a clean middle part line. And I don't know, I've been wanting to kind of have a middle part look and see how that would look on me. I didn't do it, and I didn't mind it because when I would wear my hair straight prior, when I would get a blowout, you know, I was natural, like loose natural for, still natural. Ooh. I was loose natural for 10 years before my locks. So I would wear my hair blown out, and I did not really like how I looked with the straight part. I felt like it, you know, went right to my nose, which is not the smallest nose, and I was a little self-conscious about that. Now I just think every part of me is cute, girl, and I just want to show everything. And who cares if it accentuates my nose, because other people have noses that are prominent as well, and let's celebrate them, right? Like, that's where I am. So I probably would do that, but otherwise, no regrets at all. I am due for some type of a lock detox, and the lady that has been doing my son's hair, she's a beautiful spirit, a beautiful person, and she is really passionate about caring for locks. She's out of the Greensboro area. I will put her wellness information across my screen. And here's the thing, I've never had a loctician do my locks, but I am really considering going to her to get a good detox. And if I do, I'm going to bring you all along, and that will be a whole video. So just stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all that I have for my lock update. Let me know if there are other things that you'd like to know. And again, I just really appreciate this community. Thank you so much for rocking with girl. Thank you for watching. I love you all, and